this challenge, y'all. We are almost, listen, today's suggestion, read a book. Read yourself. We gotta read books. Hey, y'all. Hey, day 23. Y'all, we only have 7 more days left. Have you hung in there? Have you been sticking to it? Have you been doing what you need to do? Have you been speaking kindly to yourself? Have you been giving yourself more grace? Have you been attempting to put yourself first? Those are all the questions I had today. But you can answer them whenever you want. You can email me. You can send me a message. You can message me on my website. You know, all the places. You can email me. You can send a comment in the link in the on the YouTube page. You can inbox me. All my social media pages. I am very accessible with boundaries. How about that? And so I just want you to know that anytime you reach out, yes, I may be doing something, but I will be certain to get back with you as soon as I can. It's not like I'm always responsive and quick with the responses at times, but I do my best. I try at least to respond as quickly as possible. But y'all see me again. I just finished my walk today. This will probably and then tomorrow I'm going to try to do a walk at some point in time, but I'm not sure if I'll be recording at that point in time. But today, on day 23, I wanted to encourage you to start reading or read a book or read something, whether it's a blog, whether it's email, whether it's a book. I was on a good kick where I was reading a book a month, 1 book a month. Some people read 2 or 3 books a month. I don't necessarily do that, but I do read. I want to start back reading a book a month. Guess what? I got through my book this month already. I got through my book already, and I want to go back through it again because it was so good. But I want to move on to other ones that I have been suggested. But now with the way technology is and the way things are, you know, you can basically read anywhere. You can read anywhere now. You don't necessarily have to have a book. This is not a book, but this is my calendar. You don't have to haul around a book. You can carry your iPad, your Kindle reader, or your phone. There are so many ways. And so when I use my Kindle reader, I know you can see some of a book here. There's a book. That's a book. It's a book. It's really a book on there. I listen to what I'm going through in it as I'm reading. One, because if in fact I pick up my eyes, I can find myself again really quickly, and it's just a good thing to help me read faster. I'm not saying I'm a slow reader, but to get through 10, 12 chapters at a time, sometimes I'll need help. I'll need help to read. I'll need help to do that. And so if in fact I have a moment to sit down and I'm actually going through and flipping the pages, but if I'm on the move and I'm walking or I'm driving somewhere by myself, I am listening to a book. So y'all, I got through a book, and it was like a good 20 some chapters this month. That's the first time I've done that in a minute. I can't even, it's been at least since spring of last year since I read my last full book. I think I've read some books, but I just haven't completed them. But at the same time, you know, reading is really good. I'm trying to tell you, there's benefits to reading. That, you know, it kind of shifts your focus. It changes you. It always tells a good story, or it helps you in some type of way. And I just want to encourage you to read something. Grab something and read it. And no, I'm not talking about read a Facebook post. I'm not talking about read something with intention behind it, or say, hey, this is going to encourage me. Hey, this is going to motivate me. This is going to help me. This is going to open up my understanding. This is going to even entertain me. There are some books that are just for entertainment. They have you laughing and just shaking your head, but read something. And I think a lot of times we get so bogged down and we forget how much we enjoy reading. I didn't enjoy reading coming up as a younger child or as a teenager. It was kind of like taxing. But I realized the older I got, I'm like, hey, reading is fundamental. If you're not reading, you're not challenging yourself. If you're not reading, you're not learning. And I know we got all these different methods and ways of reading, or learning stuff, but reading is one of the things that helps you actually digest and ingest everything that you need to get. It helps with your memory. It helps a lot. So I just want to encourage you to pick up a book. Pick up something and read it. People, if you say you don't like reading, I get it. I don't like reading. I did not like reading. But the older I'm getting and the more information I'm looking for and the more I want my mind and my knowledge to expand, I want to read. And so reading is, I'll say it forever, reading is fundamental. It's fundamental to your day-to-day life and what you need to have in order to connect with people, connect with things, and actually just get something and be able to deposit something else. So here's the thing about reading. I feel like this is what I'm saying. It's reading is you intaking information, receiving information. So then when you are confronted, or when you have to deal with a situation, or when you have to deal with people, or when you have to have a conversation with people, hey, whatever's in is going to come out. Whatever's in is going to come out. If we're watching reality TV all day, I watch junk TV too. I call it junk TV, trash TV. If we're watching TV all day and not really putting anything in our minds, you don't have much to talk about. When people say they don't have a lot to say or not, it's not that you don't have a lot to say. It's like, what are you really putting inside of you? And I think reading is one of those things that put things in you. They put something in you. And so here we are, day 23. I want to encourage you to read whatever it is. Read your Bible. Yes, Dimitri's going to say that. Read a book. Read a self-help book, read a motivational book, read an entertainment book, whatever it is. Read something to engage you and pull you in, something to put in you, something that's good, You read something that's good, okay? There's some books I've had to put down because I'm like, I can't read this. Prayerfully, when I write a book, it'll be something you can pick up and want to read, right? And so, let's do that. Read a book. And happy day 23. And I love you all. And hey, stick here. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to do this. You're going to see me doing all types of things for the next few days. But we are getting it done. So I love y'all. Have an amazing day and take care. Bye.